SRVS DSPs are heroes, and looking back over the past 18 months, what we saw was when COVID first hit, we had some staff who just dug in, and the ones that dug in have ended up being the ones that have sustained us throughout all of this.
SRVS, what we do here at SRVS, we are a disability 24-hour assistance agency.
I pass medications, I do treatments, I make doctor's appointments, I call for medication. We have various job duties, but the most thing is to make sure that our individuals are healthy and well taken care of.
My job requires taking the guys out in the community, teaching them different things about the community, life skills.
Our Independence Coach program allows people an opportunity to live as independently as they choose. They learn to live, work, and play in their communities and be a viable part of the community.
A lot of these folks that we support are vulnerable to the extent they cannot be left alone. We've had some staff who would come into a home knowing they had COVID in the home. They would willingly come in.
One of our greatest challenges was ensuring that we had enough people to support the people that we were supporting in our homes. Our staff had concerns about their safety, the unknown. We had people who had a lot of compromising health issues who could no longer work.
I worked there on a Saturday and I didn't realize that I was being the nurse. I volunteered to, work with the individuals. I was willing to work with them, and it had nothing to do with money per se, because I knew that there was a service that needed, somebody had to do it.
The past year, we've had to make a lot of sacrifices for us, personal, dealing with the individuals, coming out and just working together. You're gonna have to sacrifice certain things. You have to sacrifice being around your kids, being around your family. You don't want to expose them, as well as going into the house, exposing the individuals in the home.
Coming to work, I always would say, I got to make them safe within my family, and also them. They don't want to bring any virus to them.
The biggest change, I would say, within the homes, not seeing people on a continuous basis, not being able to get out in the community. With that happening, you cause aggravation, you cause certain triggers and behaviors, things that you have to deal with, and dealing with those emotions and getting those redirected, calming those down can be the most vigorous, the most challenging part of it.
The staff that were willing to come in spite of the virus, the staff that were willing to stay in spite of their other obligations outside of that role, they provided that continuity of care that is so vital to the people that we support. It was very heartwarming and it's humbling. And the reason it's humbling is because you realize that these folks are really here to help us realize our mission.
It just made me a better person to see someone that's urging to work, make money, and fight the pandemic head on.
Everybody just worked together to make whatever need to happen, to provide the best supports possible for the people that we support. Even if it means, we go make sure that they have supplies, make sure that they have masks and everything that they need. And then also to provide that support, even if they talking to the families, letting them know, hey, everything's gonna be fine. We've got them, we're taking care of everybody. And I think the team has just been dynamic.
This particular population, if I can say population, the intellectual and developmental disabled, holds a special place in my heart because I love taking care of them, and you'll be surprised what you can learn from them, and they are special. I just love working with the population.
It's not that I'm coming to work and make $1. It was that I was coming to work to make them happy, as well as me and as well as the staff.
Calling the staff on the phone at 5 in the morning, asking them, could you go to a home that 3 people are positive for COVID? And without even nodding, that person said yes. And they went and they worked. and they too became positive. But they worked and they did not complain. And so my most proudest moment is to work with a team of people who would do anything that you ask them for because of the respect and love that you have for each other.
I was so stressed out at the point where I just wanted to throw in the towels and just walk out and quit. And I thought about them. What happened to them if I walk out of that door? I didn't give up. I wanted to give up, but I didn't. Because at the end of the day, we all need each other. So that's why I learned for myself, I didn't give up.
The DSPs are superheroes.